Whew. Hello everybody. So it's time to make a new video, right? And you know, the channel is about snakes. So if I make a video, that means that I found a snake. And did I find a snake today? Hey guys, what a beautiful, beautiful creature it is. Again, for the second time, I have found Rhabdophis lateralis, and this one is younger and smaller. He's much more active. He doesn't pretend to be dead. I love it so much. I just found him in the middle of the day in the ditch. He's quite calm, quite nice. I like it. Wow, what a beauty it is. Have to be a little bit careful because this one is really active and they are venomous snakes. They don't bite though. Wow, I'm so happy. It is such a beautiful snake, and the young one. Wow, I'm out of the words for the moment. Give me a moment. I have to really take a closer look. I'm so happy. It's the same forest where I found the species for the first time in the May. It was 4 months ago. Yo, I like it so much. I show you a close-up. So check it out. This is Rhabdophis lateralis. A beautiful snake. Look at the head and the colors. And he's very, very calm, which I like. He was very active in the beginning. Look what he's doing. Hey. Not a big one. This is a relatively young snake. Oh, wait. Look at this. Look at the snake. He wants to go to the ground, but I cannot allow him to do it. Wow, what a wonderful snake. Rhabdophis lateralis. This was the first species of snake I found in China, and I came to very close location when I found the first one, and I found a second one. It is still certainly one of my, if not so far, my favorite snake. It is so nice. This one is really active. It's hard to film him, but he has so nice colors which kind of fade in the middle of the body. Whoa. He's so active. I really cannot with this snake. I'm struggling to find a good way to film this snake because he's moving constantly. He's not scared at all. He's very active, exploring my hand. This is so nice. I like it. Because it's a small snake, he has quite a small head as well. So it would be, I think, quite hard for him to bite me. It is a rear-fanged snake. He has the fangs in the back of the mouth. Therefore it's hard for the snakes to bite anything much bigger than they are. They are venomous though, and the venom, look at the stomach. The venom can cause internal and external bleeding. Last time when I found this snake, I tried to look for more information how dangerous it is. I didn't find anything, because these snakes, although they are fairly common in China actually, they don't really bite. They prefer the other ways of self-defense. They can pretend to be dead. They can, you know, flatten a neck a little bit and pretend to look like a cobra. Wow, what a nice snake. Nice. Also, these are one of the very few snakes which are poisonous. In the neck part, they have a poison glands because they eat the toads, and they can absorb the poison from the toads and store it. That's why probably they have this orange coloration on the neck to warn the predators. I'm so happy that I found this snake. Wow. He's like a puppy now. He's exploring me. I heard, that's what I read about the snakes, this one and the close cousin, the Japanese tiger keelback, that when they, of course, first of all, they try to run away. If this doesn't work, they play dead, they flatten their neck, they pretend to be like a dangerous cobra snake. But after a moment, if they are captured, but they realize that there is no danger to them, they become actually quite curious and they explore, the person which interacts with the snake. Wow. So it's a little bit much easier, much nicer to show it if I had other person to film it from above. But still, I like it so much, so much. Well, so I'm happy. Today I came again to my special selected favorite forest in Nanjing to look for snakes. And it is just the beginning. My first like half an hour of walking here, and I already found this one. So maybe it will be a very good day. It has a nice coloration, a little bit darker than the previous one, dark olive green. The stomach is quite brighter and a little bit, black and white, but the top part is dark green, and the neck part has this quite nice intense orange. I love it. And he has very smart looking head. I like the head of this snake. It looks really not stupid. It's like a dangerous look, like a dragon. Wow. Check it out. And such a nice snake to play. Although it's a dangerous, venomous snake, I feel so confident with this snake. He doesn't attempt to attack and to bite at all. Not in the slightest. Wow. Okay, look at that. I tried to film him from the hand, how he behaves. He's so active. Really, with two hands I can somehow manage him, but with one hand it's much more difficult. Still, what a beautiful snake. I absolutely love it. Let's see how he moves on the ground. Wow, absolutely stunning snake. Look how he flattens the neck. He goes between the rocks. There he went. So this is the end of our adventure. Excellent. Well, I found another snake, but very sadly it's a dead snake. I am on the road. Okay, this is the road. So apparently the snake was crossing the road and it was crushed by something, a scooter I suppose. And it's always sad to see a dead snake, but especially I'm sad to see this, because this is the species I've never met before, and even now I'm not sure what it is. I think that this is Japanese keelback. Look, he has very bright orange stomach and this gray olive top, and if we look at the head somehow, this is how the head looks like. The eye and the head from the top. I really want to find this snake alive. Sadly, today I can only see a dead one. Okay, and look at that. Here is quite a big snake skin. So there is some snake living around, and it is kind of not small really. Let me take a look. What can we see? I don't see a kills. It might be from the green snake. That would be really nice. I'm looking for a Chinese green snake here. Interesting. Well, alright, let's continue. I have just found a second snake skin, and this one is actually really big. To give you some orientation, look, my hand. Here is the face of the snake. Okay, it's complete snake skin except of this very end of the tail. Besides of this is complete snake skin, and if I stretch it, look, my hand, okay, and the skin is so long. That is a big snake. This is a snake which has 1.5 meters. I just put the skin alongside my body to see more or less how long it is, and we can see very clearly the pattern of the scales. Okay, so I can see that there are very fine keels, very fine. So this had to be some rat snake, I would say, so big. And it might be, oh my god, I don't recognize rat snakes just from the skin. But I would say that this would be so big. It could be either big-eyed rat snake or maybe even king rat snake. Wow. Okay, so not a snake, but almost. Look at that, another interesting animal, praying mantis. Okay, I have a video about this species, Chinese praying mantis, so I'm not going to take much of our time. Just interesting observation. Oh, and she flew away. Let's take a quick look at this big nice Joro spider. It's end of September, autumn, so the Joro spiders are getting bigger and nicer. This one is like 2.5 centimeter body length. Nice. Of course, there are plenty of lizards as well. So here I have a relatively small grass lizard, and I think this one would be a mountain grass lizard. She has this very long tail. Look at that. Here is the eye of the lizard. Look at this. She's very stressed. I can feel under my finger how her heart is beating. Oh, she doesn't want to focus this camera. She has a little bit orange on the tail. Alright, I will let her go now. Bye bye, lizard. And look, I even found a mushroom. It's some type of bolete with the yellow cap. Let's harvest this mushroom. Hoopla. What is it? Alright, it's like that. Hey, mushroom is mushroom. And I found this butterfly in the water, because now I'm walking in this little stream, and in this puddle of water the butterfly was suffering. So I rescued him, and he will live a few more weeks. And he is a completely dead snake. He is in this type of a net. I think he tangled himself. Look at this, only skeleton left. I don't know what snake it is. I suppose here I can see some scales. It might be, there is some killing there. So it might be, I really don't want to guess. It's relatively long, so it might be rat snake. Maybe it's a big-eyed rat snake. In any case, well, another remains of the snake. Guys, I found a third skin of a snake. How is it possible that there are so many snake skins but not as many snakes? Well, obviously it's harder to find a snake. So this one was from quite a small snake. You can see how much smaller it is than the previous one. But it looks kind of similar, to be honest. The scales, they look similar. Yep, interesting. Anyhow, I will be coming to this forest often. So every sign, every proof that there are snakes is a good sign for me. Hey guys, I found myself a mamushi viper. Check it out, she's there. Can you see her? Yes, we can see her. I will try, she's not a big one, I will try to take her out of these herbs because we can see something, but not too much. There is a head. Hey, that's good. We have a mamushi viper. Let me try to arrange her a little better. Look at that. So, not too bad for today. Okay. Very nice mamushi viper, short-tail mamushi. It's the second time, just second time, it doesn't want to focus. When I see this viper, oh, now we can see. Very nice. And first time it was during the, check it out, now we can see her. Oh, she goes on towards me. That's not good, that's not good. We are both, oh, she striked. She striked at me. She cannot see much with the light. So she just strikes towards the light. Check this out. She's wiggling her tail as a warning and make the sound you probably don't hear because it's very faint sound. What the heck? She's chasing me. Oh, she's hiding there. Look at this. She goes into the wall. Under the wall. Okay. So that's all we could see. Anyhow, I'm so happy. We had a mamushi viper. Excellent. Look at this. Chinese red-headed centipede. Guys, did you watch my video with red-headed centipede? Very nice animal. And look, I have a red-banded snake. And not a big one. What a day in the end. Oh, come on, he's running away. That is okay. So, I found 4 snakes today, although one was dead. And this red-banded snake will definitely end this video. Guys, I hope you liked it. Subscribe to my channel, watch other videos, and let's hope that in the future I will find many other snakes. Oh, look at that. That is not a snake, is it? That is a hedgehog. Okay, still interesting animal. He wants to hide from the light. Okay, I'm not going to disturb him. Now it's definitely the end. See you next time, guys. Oh, he's so shy. Look at this. Okay, we go.